Hello, sports fan. This is Steven here with Sports Choice Plus, and I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be bringing you the college football playoff. TCU taking on the University of Georgia. Before I get right into that, I'm going to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking at the stunning chain of events, TCU was able to upend Michigan. When you think about everything that TCU has taken on, they did suffer one of the most devastating losses in their championship game to Kansas State. You're looking exactly at what they were up against in Michigan, and now they're staring directly at the behemoth, the Goliath, which is the University of Georgia. When you look at the game against Ohio State, they struggled a little bit early on with a little focus. They struggled with a little bit. They got punched in the mouth that first drive, but after that, that laser focus set in, that physicality set in. The moment was not too big for them. Now taking on a TCU team who is more than confident, that has one of the best young quarterbacks in college, who has declared himself essentially for the NFL draft. So they're playing with house money with TCU. You know Georgia's coming. You know what their pedigree is. You know that they have one of the best defensive lines, offensive lines in college. You know that the skill position players are 5 stars here, 4 stars there, 5 stars here. You know that Stetson Bennett, from the time that he steps on the football field, is a game manager that makes sure that everything's taken care of as far as checkdowns, as far as reads. He doesn't really force the ball and things. So if you're TCU, you have to play with a reckless abandonment, and you have to be aggressive but yet controlled. When you're thinking about everything that comes with this, TCU, I don't think they've ever had a game this big in their ever existence, the college football playoff. So you're looking now, the way that they were able to get ahead of Michigan, they were able to stay a step ahead. When Michigan would have a couple of good drives, boom, they hit them with another touchdown. Boom, hit them with another field goal. So in this one here, you got to keep in mind, Georgia wants to take this game over with physicality. They want to beat up the smaller team in TCU. They want to run the football. They want to use those screen plays. They have big receivers, big tight ends. It's a lot of physicality, a lot of size, a lot of girth on Georgia. So they're going to try to attack TCU mano y mano. So if you're TCU, you have to get out in space, get your guys the ball, and quickly either get down or get out of bounds. When you're looking at extending the plays, don't try to be cute with it. A lot of those chances that they took against Michigan, it worked because Michigan's guys aren't fast as Georgia's guys. So when I'm noticing, look at Marvin Harrison Jr., and when you look at just the way he was able to get past some of these defenders and able to eke out some plays, it was tough, but he did it. So if you look at the plays that worked against Georgia throughout the season, not just in the college football playoff, but a couple of plays that snuck past versus Tennessee, a couple of plays that snuck past in Florida, in Kentucky, look at what worked the most. And then at this point, the mobile quarterback is going to have to do what he does. When you're looking at just from the standpoint, TCU has a strength with their quarterback, and now that you're in the game, you have nothing to hold back. This is like a whole interview for you. To beat Georgia on the biggest stage. So with my prediction pick, this was tough. I know that Georgia is the undefeated behemoth. I know that they have the stellar offense, the stellar defense, first round picks all over the place on the team last year and this year. Georgia's winning this football game, guys. Georgia's winning this football game. It's just too much momentum. It's too much physicality. I don't see the upset coming. TCU's had a great year. No disrespect to TCU and the whole organization, the whole school. The fan base is great. But Georgia's just too big of an opponent for them. It's just too much talent, too much size, too much physicality. Kirby Smart has his guys motivated. You saw in the game versus Ohio State, he came out with a game plan. They executed the game plan. It took them a single series to get on track, but they did it. And for the rest of the game, you saw Ohio State was stagnant. You saw the difference in talent. You saw the difference in recruiting. You saw the difference in 5-star, 5-star, 5-star versus 5-star, 4-star, 3-star over on Ohio State. So all you TCU fans, all you Georgia fans, get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus for all the breakdowns and all the updates. And we'll see you on the very next video.